Hey guys, this video is going to be a little different. I just feel this very urgent in my spirit, and I had to calm down before I made it because, we're not given a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. So I wanted to come here and talk about the Rapture dreams that I have had. I have had multiple ones, but the last one has always shook me to my core. And every time I watch a Rapture dream, I think about it, and I just feel this urgency to get on here and talk about it. My last Rapture dream that I had, I was actually being raptured up. I was going up. I felt the feeling of going up to be with my Father for eternity until I noticed what was in my hand. And when I looked down, and this was a couple of years ago, when I looked down and I saw the vapor that I was smoking in my hand, I looked up at Jesus in such shame, and I was so sad that that's what I was doing at that time. And as he looked at me and as I looked at him, he told me it's okay, drop it and go and tell others. But the sad thing is I was no longer going upwards whenever I noticed what was in my hand, because what was in my hand was holding me to the earth. It was a worldly desire that I was partaking in. And it may have been something very minor to a lot of people, like, oh, that's not bad, it was just a vapor pen, but it was of the world, and at that time it was so urgent that I was going up, and it was so urgent that the Lord told me to drop it. Because no unclean thing can enter the kingdom of heaven, and we don't know the time, we don't know when he is actually coming, but he is coming, and he wants a spotless bride. And whenever he said drop it and go and tell others, I immediately dropped it, but I don't feel like I have warned people enough. I don't feel like I have shared this enough with people. It may seem like it's not that big of a deal that you're doing it, but I don't feel like he would have brought it to my attention in that dream to drop it and go and tell others if it was really just something that was not a big deal. And I thank the good Lord, because when he died on he said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. But what he did is he gave us an example of how to live, and he gave us the strength to be able to overcome anything the world has to offer. He gave us the strength to overcome, but we can't do it without him. I thank God that I was able to say, greater are you that is within me than anything that is within the world. And that vapor pen was in the world, and I welcomed his strength to overpower it, and he gave me the strength to overcome it. But I want to encourage you guys, you can drop it by the power of Jesus Christ that lives within you. Don't be left behind over something as simple as a vapor pen. Don't be left behind as something as simple as a cigarette, or anything that the world has to offer, drugs, anything. Don't be left behind over something that is literally just killing you, and here on earth as well, and for eternity. Choose to drop it and go and tell others. Choose Jesus to be your strength to overcome it all. We don't know the time or the hour or when he may come, but we can know that we are in uncertain times here on earth. And I just felt the urge, that it was urgent to get on here and tell somebody, drop it. He's given you time, drop it. Repent, pray, trust, know he will deliver you from whatever it is that's holding you here on earth. Don't get stuck here on earth, guys. He will come. He promises he will come. I love you guys, and I hope this served you well. Just be encouraged that we have him as our strength. We can overcome it. Don't get stuck here, guys. Don't.